Welcome back to It's All in the News, where a top story is not only reported, but it's discussed too. Today's story comes out of Italy, Texas, a small town southeast of Dallas, Texas, where 25-year-old Shamaya Hall, seen here on the left-hand side of the photo, has been charged with stabbing 5 of her children, killing 3 of them, a 5-year-old set of twins and a 6-year-old boy. It appears that the children were in CPS custody, living with a relative when this all occurred. According to a case manager who was there to actually do a visit, she realized that the kids needed to be removed from the home and called 911. Once the police arrived at the home, they discovered that the 5 children had been stabbed, leaving 3 of them dead. At the time of this incident, there was no update on the whereabouts of the case manager. Apparently, Shamaya has been charged in the past for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for threatening a man with a knife, as well as in 2020, she pled guilty to assault causing bodily injury after she bit someone. So there has been a criminal history in the past. The twist to this story is that Troy Shea Hall, the identical sister of Shamaya Hall, seen on the right-hand side of the photo, was charged with killing one of her children in 2021 in Dallas, Texas. See what the local news had to say.
About the criminal history of a North Texas mother who today is now charged with murdering 3 of her children.
We have our Caroline Vandergriff on this one today. She found out the suspect's twin sister is also accused of an eerily similar crime. Caroline picking up that part of the story from the town of Italy tonight.
There are more questions than answers in Italy today, with counselors at Stafford Elementary School and Central Baptist Church to help the community process the unthinkable. The Ellis County Sheriff's Office says Shamaya Hall's 5 children were living at this home on Harris Street with a relative in temporary custody of CPS when a caseworker made a visit on Friday afternoon. Investigators say the CPS caseworker ultimately decided to remove the children from the home and called 911 around 4 p.m. When an officer got to the scene just a few minutes later, they found all 5 children stabbed inside. It's not clear where exactly the caseworker was when the attack happened. A 6-year-old boy and twin 5-year-olds were killed. A 4-year-old boy and 13-month-old girl survived and were taken to local hospitals. Their mom now in custody, charged with 3 counts of capital murder. Court records show this isn't her first arrest. In 2017, she was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for threatening a man with a knife. In 2020, she pled guilty to assault causing bodily injury after she bit someone. We also discovered in another tragic twist, Hall's twin sister was charged with murder in 2021 for allegedly stabbing her own 7-year-old daughter to death in South Dallas. According to court documents, she was found incompetent to stand trial and was sent to an inpatient mental health facility. I asked CPS today why Hall was at this home on Friday afternoon and if that played a part in why the caseworker decided the children needed to be immediately removed from this situation. I also asked where that caseworker was when the stabbings happened and if that person was injured. CPS told us because of state privacy laws and also the fact that this is a very active criminal investigation, they couldn't release any of those details.
Well, Caroline, you said it perfectly earlier. We have so many questions here, not enough answers. But I think one question we're all thinking of right now, how are the 2 kids that made it out of this stabbing doing today?
Unfortunately, no one was able to give us an update on the condition of those 2 children today. We do know one was taken to Cook Children's in Fort Worth and the other was taken to Children's Hospital in Dallas. But that's as far as we know at this point. Doug and Nicole.
Now, we know that all suspects are innocent until proven guilty, but this has to be one of the most horrific encounters that I've ever seen. I mean, you think about it. These precious children lost their lives at the hands of the person that's supposed to love them the most, to nurture them and care for them and show them unconditional love. These children were betrayed by the very person that gave birth to them. This is just too much. You guys go ahead and chime in. Let me know what you're thinking. I mean, are you thinking along the same lines as I am? Should these women be given any type of grace? You guys chime in. Let me know what you think.